YouTube, what's going on? Horse Racing Gamer here. Welcome back to Horse Racing Manager 2. Um, we are going to be... Now this is... Leighton Maury, you sent me the patch files and I did download them, but since that time, which a couple months has passed, my computer's obviously had some updates and I can't find those files for whatever reason now. And I thought I already had a folder with them installed, and I've searched for almost an hour. I can't find them, so no idea what happened to them. I probably accidentally deleted them when I was just bulk deleting things. So we are going to load. I want to play stable mode. This is pre-patch, this is pre-corrections, because I want to show you guys something in regards to this game and why I basically stopped playing it. Now, like I said, this is prior to the patch that Leighton Maury made, which has made the game more playable. It's not to say I was any better at it, but I guess if you're decent at the game, it made it more playable for you. But I just want to show you guys something in regards to this horse editor. And when I used to play this game on my secondary channel, I think, or my channel prior to this one, which is One Dream V6, what I did is, once you start a stable mode in this game and you have your horses, you're able to modify them completely. You're able to change their name, as you can see here. So I want to call this horse Winter Wonderland, right? So Winter, and then change this name to Wonderland, which is actually a really cool feature in this game. So I can change her name to Winter Wonderland. You can have categories 1 through 8. They're not separated by groups in this game like they are in the first one. Category 1 obviously being the lowest, Category 8 being the highest. Let's just say we'll make her a Category 1 horse. You can change the coat of them too, from black to gray, as you can see here, to chestnut, and then to bay. So if I want her to be a gray, you can generate different markings, as you can see, on the horses when it comes to the legs and all that stuff. So it's actually a really cool feature, like I said, that this game has when it comes to the customization aspect. Now, you can also edit the stats. You can literally pretty much recreate your horse, regardless of what stats they give you, or whatever stats they give the horse, regardless of what that is. Once you hop into stable mode and you have that horse, you can modify all this in the horse editor. I mean, it's kind of like cheating, which is why I don't really like to do it. But because this game is still broken, I'm going to show you what happens when I'm going to give this horse 99 stamina, basically 99.9 stam, and I'm gonna give it, and its technique will remain at 99. Those are the only stats I would edit when I played this game back when it seemed like I was winning all the time. So let's just verify that those changes actually stuck. So Winter Wonderland, as you can see, 4-year-old Category 1 horse, 99 stam, 99 technique. When I used to play this game, those were the two attributes that dictated how well I would do in the harness horse racing aspect. I can actually win on the thoroughbred mode in this game without much difficulty. Wait, did we not start a game? Stable mode, load game, that's what I meant to do. Okay, load woo. So like I said, I'm just going to kind of show you guys how much easier it is to perform with those statistics the way they are. So as you can see, we have a 1-year-old, which I don't know. I mean, this is an old save file. This is like from a year ago. And then Winter Wonderland, our new horse. As you can see, her technique says 99, stam says 99. So training wise, I mean, we can train her for speed. If I want to keep her in shape, work, whatever the case. The training is much different in this game than it is in the first one. Like I said, I think the first game is a little bit more in-depth as far as the options and the customization is. This game is, I think they tried to make it more basic for more casual players to get into it, which I totally understand. I have nothing against it. I just wish they kept some features in there for you to kind of play around with. So we want to do a shorter races. I hate the longer ones. We'll do 1,800 meters next week. We'll pick a driver, and these drivers are completely different. Let's pick a driver with the most experience. Let's see if that makes any difference. Okay. So that's that. I will be playing this game again. Like I said, I'll be doing the thoroughbred mode in here, which is much more enjoyable for me personally. Because like the thoroughbred mode in the first game is kind of, but in this game it's actually it's pretty fun. It's nothing like Gallop Racer, but still it's something I can play in this game. Because like I said, the harness horse racing mode is just kind of, it's just too much of a headache. Even with the patches that I think Leighton Maury did, I still was was pretty bad, even on the easiest difficulty, which I've just come to accept, and I have no problem with that. Um, you know, that doesn't bother me that I'm not good at this game. Like it may bother other people. Like I'm okay with it as long as I'm enjoying it. That's really all that matters to me. Because like Gallop Racer is a series that I play, that I can play, and I can play on the hardest difficulty, and that's enjoyable. So like if I can't really play this game even on the easiest difficulty myself, and I have to let the AI do the racing for me, I mean that's really not a problem. I think some people are trying to make that a bigger deal than what it is, and it's really not that big of a deal personally, because I would do that even before I started YouTube, and I mean years and years and years ago. I used to play this game just casually. I would do that. I wouldn't always race. I would sometimes, but other instances I'd be like, okay, I'm not feeling confident about this distance or this horse. I'm gonna let the AI do their thing. So it's not a completely new thing for me. So this is a field of 17. We're going 1,800 meters. Let's see where we're featured. We got some new numbers in this game as well, so we're expected to finish 5th. If I'm not mistaken. No, we're not. We're yeah, I mean, well, kind of in the money. So you see we got the new numbers. I did modify the numbers in here as far as the colors. I put them back to basically what the numbers are for thoroughbred horse racing throughout most of North America. As you can see, they look a little bit more refined, a little bit more cleaner. I just wanted to clean them up. So I like the way they look. So we're going to go ahead and race. And like I said, this is all just to kind of show you guys. I'm not guaranteeing I'm going to win, you know, making these adjustments to the technique and the stamina, but I guarantee I'll be able to finish in the money on a more consistent basis. It's none of our faults that this game was just broken when they dropped it, and they never released any major patches to fix, I would say, the issues with the harness horse racing itself, unless you have someone like Leighton Morey who did it. But it was never an official, like, oh yeah, we fixed this part of the game, so it's not complete crap. That was never a thing. I know they patched the English language sometime, but in terms of just the game kind of being broken when it came to the harness horse racing mechanics, that was never like an official release patch, which should have been one of the first things they did once this game dropped. But they released this game, and then the company just kind of disappeared. And well, the company I think is still around. They just started focusing on other games. And people also to keep in mind, horse racing is not a super popular niche when it comes to the video gaming world. It is very, very, very specific, very niche oriented. You can't compare this game to other generic, I'm not even gonna say generic, other popular titles in the video gaming world. Like they're two entirely different, you know, realms. You know, the horse racing audience compared to an audience of games you may not like, Call of Duty, Fortnite, stuff like that. It's night and day difference. So expecting major changes to have been made to this game compared to that of a really popular worldwide game, it doesn't make any sense. So, we're running a little bit hard here. We're running a little bit hard. So even with the perfect stam, even with the perfect technique, like I said, I'm not guaranteeing a win. I just think it's a lot easier to finish in the money when I did boost these stats. Now, something I am going to do is I'm going to rewatch my old videos to see if I was playing any different that allowed me to win as well. But like I said, this game, you guys remember what I was talking about in the last Final Stretch video where there's actually arrows where you can change and control your speed? Why they took that out of this game, there's nothing on this menu, blows my mind. Blows my absolute mind. It's like somebody's like, oh yeah, this is a bad idea, let's take this out. It doesn't make the game challenging. It just makes it more frustrating to play because it's like it should be a thing in the game in general. So we are boxed in here. We have nowhere to go. We're probably gonna have enough stam just to finish the race. I don't even know if we're gonna finish in the money, and that's purely because we're boxed in. There's nothing I can do about that. When you're boxed in, you're kind of boxed in. And if you slow down too much to try to get yourself out of the box, that's not always gonna help your situation either. So this wasn't a good first race to kind of give you a test, but again, this is what happens in this game. The AI blocking is not unusual. In fact, it happens in virtually every game except for Rival Stars, it seems. Rival Stars and Champion Horse Racing and Pocket Stables, actually, those seem to be the only games where the AI don't block. Anything Gallop Racer related, blocking. These games, blocking. So that wasn't really a good race to show you the changes because, like I said, we were blocked. We couldn't make any moves at all. So we'll go ahead and do another one. And this is, like I said, this is an old save file. This is nothing I'm going to continue playing through. I totally could, but I mean, I want to start over. I'm not going to continue on here. So we're going to get Winter Wonderland into another race. And let's run 1,800 meters. And it's so weird. The harness horse races, or the harness race courses in this game are actually thoroughbred race courses. Gulfstream Park, Lexington, Del Mar, these are all thoroughbred courses. I don't know why they put them in here for the harness horse racing mode. But yeah, we'll go ahead and do another race. Hopefully we'll actually be able to make a move. So it's a field of 13. We're expected to finish middle. So we're still not being favored too much. And I wonder if that's because I gave ourselves a Category 1 rating. I don't know if that would make any difference, honestly. Probably wouldn't. But here we go. Another race, another test. Good note. I do have batteries. I got rechargeable batteries now for my wireless controller, so I can resume Gallop Racer 2000 Gallop Racer 2000 action. I can't play any of the PS2 titles yet. I'm still looking for a capture card, the right capture card for one. So I'm still looking for the right capture card. But at least I can resume Gallop Racer 3 action. I was going to play keyboard and mouse. I set it up. It's extremely loud. My keyboard is really, really loud, and nobody would want to hear that in the background of the microphone. So I just decided to wait. Got my rechargeable batteries here, so we will be good to go. Keep things simple, and I'll be able to continue to grind out Gallop Racer 3 action. So we're going really, really slow here. I kind of fell asleep, but we're going to go ahead and have her pick up the pace a little bit. Now, ideally, the reason why I stay tucked in is because I don't want to have to fight any resistance from the wind, usually on the back straights of these races. Or if you're tucked into the inside and there's a horse to the right of you or blocking the wind from you, that helps. That is not always the case. So we're running pretty hard right now, and the horse is not slowing up its effort. I don't know why. Like, can we please? The effort's not dropping. We're nose to helmet, and this horse is still running 100%. So making those changes usually would have dictated these things a lot better. We're still running super hard, and usually when I'm tucked inside and I'm behind a horse, especially if they're going slower than me, I'm able to not run full speed. This horse has been running full speed the entire race. That's so unusual. By this point, my effort, instead of being four bars full, would have only been 2 bars full. So that's weird. Like I said, the harness horse racing mechanics in this game, I think even through all the patches people can do and modifying, it's just not a fun experience for me. Aesthetically, I love it, but it is such a I don't even want to play it. I don't even want to play it because it's such an annoying experience. You know what I mean? It really is. I mean, the fact that we even have to like make changes in order for the game to be playable on this mode. And again, we're boxed in, so another bad race. But this horse is running full speed the whole way. I don't, like I said, it's so unusual that hardly ever happens. So I don't know why that was the case at all. And I think this is still on easy difficulty. I'm pretty sure it is. I can't imagine I would have put this on a harder difficulty for this file. So we'll try another couple races. The changes aren't really happening. So this is kind of just like, well, I'm just going from one game to another, playing terribly, which, like I said, I just suck. All the backseat gaming and the backseat coaching in the world is not going to help me get any better at this game. Now, I mean, her conditioning is not terrible. So when can she race again? She is down and out. Well, that's no good. Make an appointment. Now I gotta buy another horse. It means I have to edit that horse as well. Okay, let's buy a 3-year-old. No 3-year-olds? Seriously? Okay, they do have groups in this game. They have opened the conditions claiming handicap listed, so okay. Alright, well, let's just get a group 3 horse. Again, we'll modify the stats just because. Nina Mona. Sure. So we're going to buy Nina Mona. Now, I forgot how to save in here. That's not. I think I just have to go to main menu. I'm pretty sure. Or does it just... There's definitely a way to save. So we got Nina Mona. We're going to keep her the way she is. We're going to buff her stam to 99. And her technique to 99. Again. Keep her the way she is. Alright. Load. I think this game automatically saves, to be completely honest. Okay, I don't care about temporary staff. Alright. Nina Mona, we're going to enter her in a race. Again, I was trying to prove a point, but of course, if I'm trying to prove a point, the game's probably going to just troll me and not actually allow me to prove my point. Anyways, let's see. Nina Mona, where are we expected to finish? 4th place. 4th place, supposedly. We'll see. Ow. So yeah, I've been playing this quite a bit off screen. I've been playing the thoroughbred mode. I've actually been able to win a couple of races. I can confirm I've won a couple of races, not just saying that. Like, when I tried playing Final Stretch in the last video of the Final Stretch, thoroughbred gameplay, I tried winning and I still couldn't win on that. I actually won on this game. So like I said, that's quite enjoyable. So that's what I'll play this game for. I'll watch the harness horse racing, but like I said, I'm not going to play it. It's just not... I just hit my my expiration date as far as that is concerned. If I do play it, I mean, sure, I could play it with no expectations, but then I always get comments of people trying to tell me how to play. It gets annoying. It's no fun, to be honest. If people just wanted to watch me play, even if I was terrible and, you know, just kind of left it at that, it would be fine. But I don't want to play a game where I'm already bad at it. I've accepted that, and then people are constantly repeating what has already been acknowledged. You know what I mean? It's just kind of like, okay, it's not a fun experience. Clearly, it's not a fun experience for the viewer, and it's sure as heck not a fun experience for me as a content creator. So there's no point. That's the way I look at it. Back when I used to play this on my other channel, One Dream V6, I was bad at the game, but there was nobody really trying to tell me how to play or, you know, anything along those lines. I mean, people were just watching me playing and just leaving general comments. How can I get the game? You know, whatever. Just general stuff. It was nothing about just all these tips on how to play and everything else. Which, again, I'm not opposed to, because I've taken suggestions. In fact, I've taken quite a bit of suggestions for Gallop Racer series. It's just, now I know how to play the game within my own playing style, so suggestions at this point for the Gallop Racer series. But outside of, like, breeding and, like, that type of stuff, when it comes to actually playing the game, I figured it out clearly. But in regards to, like, the actual breeding and those kind of things, yeah, you know, I'm pretty good on that end. But like I said, it's not fun for me to play a game if it's just going to be a matter of me not being good, getting frustrated with the gameplay, and then dealing with comments repeating what has already been acknowledged. It's just kind of like, well, you know, you're just stating the obvious, and who wants to deal with that? So we have a run here. We have a late run. We're not going to win because I started my spurt a little bit early. I mean, too late. In fact, I know in this game I have to start my spurt like 600 meters early. So this is Nina Mona. Could have been better. We'll try another race or two. Try another race. Then again, I can't remember if I may have created like a perfect horse back in my old plays. I mean, my old Let's Plays of this game. I may have completely like stacked my horses like with perfect stats, basically. I hope I didn't do that, but I may have. But look at this horse. Nina Mona is as close to perfect. Her speed is almost perfect. Her excel is 84. Technique and stamina conditioning are 99. Like, she's about as close to perfect as it gets, and still struggling. Still struggling to win. Oh man, still struggling to win. That's pretty crazy. Oh, we're just gonna try out again. Field of 18. Good gracious. Good gracious. Good golly. Well, she may not be able to run after this race, so this may be the last one. But like I said, I'm gonna be doing a thoroughbred mode in this game pretty soon, and that's actually quite enjoyable. Like I said, I've actually been able to win a couple of races, literally earlier today when I played. So we're starting all the way from the outside here. We're off and pacing, or trotting. And yes, these numbers are not correct. Again, as I said in the beginning of the video, you can't have two different sets of numbers for this game. You have to install one or the other. You either have to have numbers. I mean, you can make the numbers whatever you want. If you wanted all these numbers to be pink, they could all be pink. But you can only do one set. You either have to do one or the other. And because I'm going to be doing a thoroughbred mode, career mode in this game, I changed the numbers back to thoroughbred racing numbers as opposed to the harness racing ones, because like I said, that's not going to be a mode I'm going to be doing in this game long term. So when I'm just playing like now, it's fine. But the thoroughbred racing mode, that's why I made the changes to the numbers. So yeah, I think they look much cleaner than the previous ones I had, which I like. So if anybody wants this game with these updated numbers, just let me know. I think most of you that have this game right now obviously acquired it from me, and I'll just send you the updated version with these numbers if you would like them. I think they look pretty clean considering. Putting my Photoshop skills to the test. Or to good use, I hope. Alright. So, still running kind of hard. Still running 3-bar. Ugh. Like I said, aesthetically, the harness horse racing mechanics in this game are beautiful. And just the look, the overall aesthetic of just how the racing is viewed, but the gameplay itself is just blah. Like I said, even though I suck in the first one still and I can't win, it's still enjoyable. You know what I mean? It's still enjoyable, even if I'm, like I said, complete garbage at it, which I have no shame in admitting. I don't have an ego. If I'm bad at something. There's nothing wrong with that. I think people... Keep in mind, I'm a perfectionist as well. I want to be good at everything, but I understand some things I'm just... Maybe some things I may not be great at. And to me, there's nothing wrong with admitting that. Being able to have fun. I think sometimes people forget a lot of things are about having fun. Can't take everything so serious. So we have a huge go on the outside here with Nina Mona. So this is kind of an example, but again, her speed is perfect. Her speed is basically perfect as well. So I'm thinking I may have created perfect stat horses, because we were all the way in the back and we ended up shooting up to 4th to finish in the money. You know what I mean? So okay. Well, like I said, 4th place finish. So let's see if we can do one more here. And again, I'm wondering if it's because her speed is also really high. Like I said, maybe... Oh, man. Okay, Nina Mono can still go, so let's get her in another race. Del Mar. So weird seeing Del Mar on a harness horse racing schedule. It would be interesting if Del Mar did run trotters or pacers. That would actually be kind of exciting. If they had a course, I should say, for that. I'm not sure if that ever has been the case. Nina Mona, let's check out our odds. We are the 2nd favorite. But look at this horse. She's darn near perfect. You know, it's just like, I mean, would anybody even want to watch me play this game if I basically had a perfect stat horse? Because the way I look at it, if people really wanted me to play this game, even with modifying the horse stats so that they're damn near perfect, excuse my language, sorry. If the horses are pretty much perfect, and we're playing through a harness horse racing career mode on this game. And what I'm literally doing is just trying to get in the biggest races and breeding, which I have not done at all in this game. In fact, I don't even know breeding should be available in this game. It should be. I'll have to double check. I can't even recall if it is, to be honest with you now. If I can breed, would people still want me to play this game? Even on the easiest difficulty, even with perfect stat horses, just for the sake of breeding, trying to enter in bigger races, you know, so on and so forth. Like I said, I'm playing the thoroughbred racing mode legitimately. I'm not going to edit, or I don't need to edit or touch anything for that. But for this to be playable for me, it's like, it sucks. I don't want to have to modify anything. I don't want to have to modify files. I don't want to have to modify horses. All of that kind of defeats the purpose. But it's like, that's the only way, for me at least, that this game is playable. You guys know I want a challenge. I have no problem with something being difficult. There's a difference between being difficult and unplayable to me. This game on the harness horse racing mode, even with changes, sometimes is just unplayable. It's just not a fun experience. I have no problem playing a game that's just a grind, that's challenging, that's tough. I like that. But if it's just unplayable and just not an enjoyable experience, it doesn't matter what the difficulties are. I just won't play it. Even if it's extremely easy, if it's not fun and enjoyable, I'm not going to play it. You understand? You know? It's basically what I'm trying to hit home at this point. If that hasn't sunk in to anybody watching. So, that's my whole thing with this game. My internet is still out. It's been out for a couple hours now. I don't mind my internet going out when I'm sleeping, but when I actually have to edit and upload videos midday, it's like a pain. It's like, really? You couldn't do this when I was sleeping like 12 hours ago? Anyways, we're tucked in the inside here. We'll have plenty of stamina to last. Like I said, Nina Mona, she's almost a near perfect horse. I just kind of feel like if I were to play the game like this, it would take all the effort, all the work out of really grinding in this game, because it's like I can just literally make myself a perfect horse. What is there a purpose for trying to grind anything? We're boxed in, we have nowhere to go. Nowhere to go. The field's going to get past us. She's going to go back. Now this horse is going to move inside. We're going to get blocked. Well, I think we all know we probably could have won that race if I had the space. And now they're going to move outside. Like, you weren't even thinking about moving outside until I moved outside. Oh my gosh, how ridiculous. Well, let's see if we can do one more race. If not, then that'll be all she wrote. 7th place in here actually does give you money, which is cool compared to the other games. Let's see if we can do one more. No, we can't, because Nina is still not good. Winter Wonderland's still not good. Keep in shape, I think, is what I'm supposed to do. So I'm just going to do this just to see if anything happens as far as their conditioning is concerned. Advance. I just want to see if it helps put them back into running shape. But like I said, it's just, I mean, I like the grinding of trying to get good horses in this game. So Winter Wonderland, she's ready to go again. Her stam is 99. And keep in mind, also, even me putting the stats to 99, which is basically perfect in this game, doesn't guarantee it'll stay there. You see, I put her technique at 99 and it dropped down to 96. So even with those changes, it's not a permanent thing. You know what I mean? Which I guess is kind of a cool offset. It's not like they just remain permanently there. You still have to keep up with training your horse. So it's just, you essentially, I mean, realistically, I guess, it's like giving the horse steroids. This is a game, so, you know, obviously, morally, I would never. I would never, never, never. It's a game, and it's a broken game at that. So, you know, you only have so much to work with. But basically, giving your horse those perfect stats, or close to perfect stats, I guess is like juicing them up. You know, it doesn't mean the horse is going to be invincible for the rest of its career. It could obviously lose its conditioning, lose its form if it's not training properly, all that stuff. I guess that's the equivalent of what editing the horse's stats in this game is. Again, it's a game, so we have to keep that in mind. But still, that's basically the thing. Slow start. I don't know why I was trying to check the stamina now. Oh, don't break, don't break, don't break, don't break. Be careful. Okay, we should be good. Actually, with technique at 99, braking is extremely difficult at this level. Alright, so trying to get her nose to helmet behind this horse. There we go. Yeah. Now, this is 1,600 meters. It's a short field of 11, so we shouldn't have to worry about spacing. And what I'm going to do here, because I don't want to be blocked, I want to see if we can actually win this race. And if there's no breeding, I mean, I don't know, playing the harness horse racing mode on here would not be worth it. I would say for career mode. It would be a bummer for the thoroughbred mode as well, but like I said, that would be the only incentive I would even have for playing the harness horse racing career mode. Otherwise, what's the point? You know what I mean? If I just want to win races, I can just play the normal jockey mode without having to worry about career and money and all that stuff. Right? So we keep having to play catch up here. But hopefully, Stam, we should be good. So we'll get going here at about 1,000 meters. Which is about right now. So we're going to get the move on it. Get Witzer Wonderland on the move. And we know some of these horses are going to start swinging out wide. Watch. Now, we're not going to whip yet because we still have stamina to go. We're still looking pretty good. Still looking pretty good. We got the space. Whoever that is in front of us, they may break. Now we'll put her on another whip. She's going to fly by. How is that horse not breaking yet? Where is the speed? Winter Wonderland actually doesn't have any real speed here. Stamina, she hasn't even tired out yet. She just has no speed. That's actually quite... Well, I mean, there goes to show you. Even with perfect stats, there's still other things you have to make up for. We didn't even do that well. I think we still finished 7th, but... like, no speed at all. Yeah, we finished 7th. Oh my gosh. No speed from Winter Wonderland. Whatsoever. That is absolutely bananas. So let's check out her stats. She's not in good shape again, of course. Her speed's 48. Okay, so there it goes to show you. It appears that having a horse with really good speed and stamina seems to be the way to go. So we're going to do one more race with Nina Mona. Because I think that is kind of the key here. Technique obviously helps so they don't break when you're increasing their speed. But it really appears that the speed and the stam, which again is just, I hate playing the game like that. I just feel like it's just such a easy thing to do. And again, I still have to win the race. It's not a guarantee I can win. If I play the game, and I mean awful, I still consider myself bad. If I played like absolutely awful, then yeah, even with perfect stats, I would still lose. It wouldn't make a difference. So we're going to try to do one more race here. Just got to prove the point, which I didn't think the speed had that much influence in here, but clearly it does. And Nina Mona, she's still not looking good. We're trying to get her conditioning up. Keep in shape, keep in shape, keep in shape. Yes, keep in shape is conditioning. He's only at 36. So let's see. Do I need a trainer? I mean, I probably do need more staff. I should just buy all the staff I can. This is just a throwaway file. She's still not good to go. And her conditioning continues to drop. I thought keep in shape was supposed to put her in... Is it work? Let me try work. And let me get some staff right quick. Available staff. Hire. I have no staff employed? Did everybody just leave me? Oh my gosh, that's actually hilarious. Maybe I didn't have staff this entire time. That would actually be really funny. Okay, we're gonna buy a building. We're gonna buy... Sure, we'll buy a paddock. I need a what? Okay, I need something I don't have. We'll buy this because, like, why not? This is a throwaway file. I'm just gonna buy stuff. We'll buy staff buildings. Actually, we'll buy staff buildings to level 3. And then we'll buy meadow, whatever. Okay. Stalls. So our conditioning's at 30. Let's see if it goes up next week. It is not going up right now. It is steadily dropping. I may need to just rest her, but the thing said keep her in shape, which is what I've been doing. Now it's at 32. Okay, so we have to work her, not rest. It says you need to keep your horse in good shape, and then you choose the training option to keep them in shape, and it drops their conditioning. Like, say you need the horse to work. Don't say the horse needs to be in good shape, and then when you go to do that, that's not what they want you to do. Oh, this game is funny. I'm being funny here. I'm not taking anything seriously. What I am serious about is not playing this game, not doing a career mode with harness horse racing. Conditioning's now 90, 31. What is happening? Okay, let's make an appointment here. Training center. Oh, we do have a trainer. Okay, let's try again. Nina Mona can race again, but I'm trying to... I mean, Winter Wonderland can race again, but I'm trying to prove a point here with Nina Mona. I didn't realize how much speed and stamina may actually be what dictates the shape. Okay, so training her with an actual trainer has actually appeared to do her some good. So let's advance another week. Training center itself is not good, but the actual trainer, much more beneficial. So, is she ready to go? Or, 24. It's up and down. I don't understand. Just up and down. Okay, we're just going to hire everybody. Whatever, dude. Whatever. Okay, we got all this staff hired. Cool. Training. Now let's try to... That was a lad that we were training her with. Now let's try... No, not keep in shape. Clearly that's not what was working. I had her set to work. I mean, does the game just take control of what they want your horse to train in? Is that what happens there? I specifically switched her from keep in shape to work. Conditioning drops again. It continues to drop. Hold on, who is our actual... who is our trainer here? Supposed to be Noelle. Okay, she doesn't even pop up on the menu. I don't think. Maybe she does. She does not. Charlotte and Cameron pop up. They're not even trainers. What the... Charlotte is a lad. Cameron... Okay. So I guess trainers don't actually... whatever. Okay, we'll try... We'll try Cameron here. Try Cameron. I mean, maybe she just needs to... The thing is, if you're resting, you're not working on your conditioning. It makes no sense. It makes absolutely no sense at all. So backwards. Let's see. Conditioning's at 10 now. Okay, so it's clear that training her isn't actually working. So let's just rest her for like a week. And see if our conditioning goes up. I'm just trying to race this horse one more time, and the game is just like, nope. Now it's at 12. So, I mean, I don't know. Do I need to rest her? I mean, is that what needs to happen? Schedule. Let's feed her competition food. Give her the groomer. Make another appointment. Fast forward a week. I could just stop wasting this time and just edit our conditioning. But I'm trying to actually see how this thing works. 44, okay. So she needed rest. This game doesn't... says, oh, she needs to be kept in condition. I get it. You obviously need to rest, but it's like specify she needs to rest. Don't say she needs to be kept in some sort of work and training, and then you're doing that, and it's like, oh, no. And this horse is, what, sick? Information. Toto Bono is ill. Yada, yada, yada. Whatever. All right. Her conditioning continues to go up and down. I have... This is so... It makes no sense. It's up and it's down. It's up and it's down. It's up and it's down. Like, it makes no sense at this point. Stop. Who keeps putting her to keep in shape? Don't do that. I guess I have to look at this every week. Because if I go 2 weeks without looking at it, the trainers automatically do something for her, and it's lowering her conditioning. Like, do you guys have any idea what you're doing? No, keep in shape. Rest the horse, please. Rest the horse. I'm just gonna edit it after here, because I mean, I can play around with this off screen. I was just trying to 20. All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna edit the horse, get her conditioning back up to 99, and we're gonna run one more test. So Nina Mona, conditioning's 20. Look how easy this is. 99. She'll be ready to go again. Load game. Woo! She should be ready to go. No. Okay, her conditioning did not change. Wait a second. Horse editor. Woo. Did it save? Okay, it did. Maybe, interesting. Okay. I wonder. Maybe, conditioning still's 20. Morale is 99. Are you kidding me? They literally have the stats reversed. Her morale is 20. Her conditioning is 99 the way I edited it. And here it says it's the opposite. Here it says her morale is 100 and her conditioning is 20. That is literally not it. This is what I mean. We go to horse editor. Watch. Horse editor. Nina Mona. Her morale. And I'm on the right horse. Her morale is 100. In the actual stable mode, her conditioning says 20. But here, her morale is 20 and her conditioning says 100. I'm just going to boost this to 100 as well, because God, my golly, none of this is working properly. Now she's good to go again. So is it morale or conditioning that dictates the horse in bad shape? Okay, so it's morale, not conditioning, even though conditioning is important. So what's the lowest they can be at? So they can't be below 50, I'm assuming. Let's try 51. No, they can't be below that. Let's try 60. Okay, they can't. Let's try 70. Okay, they need to be at 70. So it's freaking morale? Are you kidding me? That still doesn't excuse that the stats were completely reversed. They were completely reversed. All right, one more race. So it's... And it, look at it here, people. I just changed morale in the horse editor to 70. Look what it says here. This is what I mean. The game is just broken. The game is just broken on all aspects. And she's still not even ready to run. This is absolutely bonkers here. This has become the weirdest video. Now she's back in bad shape. Morale dropped. This is absolute insanity. Like, what am I supposed to do here? I hope I don't go through this with a thoroughbred mode, because that will not be any fun. I mean, this is, yeah, this is so. It's strange. It makes no sense. Well, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do a test, because even when I'm modifying the stats, the horse is not able to run. Their stats are slowly going up, and I mean slowly. But seriously, I edited the morale, and it just, it's all backwards. It is absolutely all backwards, man. This is so funny. It's going up 4 points each week. So I'm just going to continue to let this thing run until she's in a position to go. I apologize, but I should. Now she's just resting up, which is literally what I had her doing beforehand, and it was good. Whatever. So 70. It appears we have to wait till she's at 70 where she can actually start running again. That's kind of but I just want to do one more race, since she does have a really high speed rating, which it has dropped a couple of points since she's been out of action. Now morale's at 58, conditioning's at 46. Oh, this stuff makes no sense. Let me reset my router here, because again, internet's been out for quite some time. I'm trying to upload videos today. I know how to play the game. I don't need a tutorial. Doesn't mean I'm going to be good at it. So, after this week, we should be able to enter her in a race. You would think conditioning would be the most important factor for determining whether or not a horse should be ready to run. Their morale, I mean, morale can be depleted in a race just from losing a head-to-head battle, but now her morale is 76, conditioning's still not good. Like this, oh my goodness. What is happening? What is happening with this thing? Watch, I'm going to go bankrupt on this throwaway file before she's even ready to run again. Morale, 78. Conditioning, 40. Like, what else is supposed to be done here? We're just fast forwarding, because I'm trying to get her in one more race. I could just go ahead and enter Nina Winter Wonderland stats, to be honest. That's probably what I should do. Yeah, because she's not... We'll just give Winter Wonderland a speed of 99. I could have done that a while ago. I know, but I was... I mean, I'm just... The training system is kind of broken in this game as well, which I never really paid attention to. So that's kind of like a... Ugh. 99 for you. Again, these stats are just so broken. They don't make any sense. It says she's ready to run, but watch, I'm gonna go back into my season mode, and there's gonna be no races for her. It says she's green. Can we enter her in a race? Oh, now we can. Ironically, even though I did that like minutes ago. That's hilarious. 2,400 meters. Whatever. Now we got 2 horses to run a test with. So, you know, it is what it is. Alright, last 2 races of this video. Not gonna lie, this game kind of gives me anxiety. I mean, if other people enjoy it and if you're good at it, I'm genuinely happy for you. And I have no problem with admitting that you are a better player at this game than me. I have no shame whatsoever. But this is giving me anxiety, which is why I don't play this game that much. And like I said, I hope that the training mechanics are not broken like that, even for the thoroughbred mode, because that's just going to be a headache and a half. Really. I mean, the only thing to do in this game will really be to just watch races at this point, for me. If all those mechanics are broken, I don't want to have to hassle people about trying to fix them. It's just like, just doesn't seem like it's worth it. Glad I have the game, but like I said, it's just, you know, it is what it is. I've had this game since, like, what, 2013, I think, so I've played a lot. I've gotten my money's worth, more than my money's worth, actually. I got this game literally for, like, $10. Maybe 20. I may have gotten it for 20, and then I've been able to sell it for 10, but, I mean, got it for $20, basically. Got more than my money's worth out of it, in the years. That's the truth. So we're racing with Winter Wonderland here. We did spike up her speed, and she's just on a casual stroll here. I need you to catch the back of the pack here, please. Go nose to helmet with that horse in front of you. Very good. Now, effort-wise, she's running only at 1 bar. Perfect. So, I have to make my move around 1,000 meters left to go. Or not 1,000 meters left to go. 600 meters left to go, but it'll be 1,000 meters at that point in the race. That's kind of what I've noticed. Now I'm going to get her ready to move as soon as I can. So we're going to drop her out. She's not dropping. I need you to drop out here. There we go. Get this to move. Keep her right here. We have plenty. All right, okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Give her the juice. Give her the juice. Don't block me. Don't block me. Don't block me. No, you were trying. Just give her a whip. Her technique is good. She shouldn't break. But we're running so far on the outside here. You can see the difference in the speed on the straights once you finally get in form. It's no guarantee you're going to win. She gassed out. You're working from way too far behind, which is fine. One more race with Nina Mona coming up here, and that'll do it. This game is giving me anxiety. I'd much rather go back to the first one. for my playing experience, I should say. I like the training. I like the, like I said, I don't even know if you can breed in this game. I don't think you can. I'll have to get a stallion right quick just to see. I don't even think. Like I said, they definitely simplified this game, and in the process of simplifying it, they made it harder to play. How do you simplify a game and make it harder to play at the same time? It doesn't make any sense. Oh, man. It does not make any sense at all. I don't know how you simplify a game and make it harder. Usually it's the opposite. If you make a game, if you simplify it, it's easier. No, they simplified it and they made it harder. Oh, that's so weird. That's so weird. All right, we're off in pacing. Or trotting. I think in this game, they're all trotters. They don't have the distinction of trotters and pacers in here. Anyway, so not a bad start. We're not using any energy, which is doesn't always happen. So this is actually a really good start considering. I know putting the bubble on the fatigue mode saves fatigue, but I wonder if it actually slows the horses down too. Because I kind of feel like that happens sometimes. I feel like when I have the bubble on stamina, which is this red shaded one, my horse slows down. I feel like when it's on the green, they're able to keep up with the field. It's so weird. I don't know. I mean, there's probably no truth to that. It's just something I feel like is a thing. Probably not actually a thing, but, you know, it is what it is. Okay, I don't want to be tucked onto the inside of the rail. So we're going to stay here. It's the last race anyways. I swear it's weird. Like, I just started noticing it. When I put it to fatigue, I seem to be going slower. When I keep it on the movement bubble, I seem to keep up with the field. Again, it wouldn't surprise me if that was something weird that was never fixed or that was incorrectly coded. It wouldn't surprise me at all. So let's catch up here. Very good. Now I think we can use this for stam. Every time I switch to that bubble, I feel like I slow down so much. We're boxed in here, 3 wide. Okay, let's see if still boxed in. We won't have to get moving until around 1,800 meters left to go. We're saving stam, which is cool. Saving lots of stam. Now, this horse next to me, either you're gonna go or you're gonna hold me up. Decide which one you're gonna do. Hopefully, you're going to go as you did. We're still good. We got plenty of stam. Let's go. Let's get past this horse before it decides to try to block us like usual. Now, okay, did you break? I think you broke. That horse, I can't tell if it broke or if it's just running wide. I cannot tell. Well, we got a good run here from Nina Mona on the outside. No reason to use the whip just yet. In fact, we'll probably win this race running. Yeah, that horse definitely broke. Okay. Well, as you can see, we won. But again, this is the horse that I modified with stats. So it doesn't even feel that rewarding to win. Won by about 5 or 6 lengths. I mean, I'm still bad at the game. Like, what? You modify stats. You get the perfect run. I mean, I don't know. It's not rewarding. It's not rewarding. I'll just say that much. It's not satisfying at all. So I'm just gonna see if we can breed in here. I'm gonna get a stallion. Just gonna buy a stallion here. Soups business. Yeah, where are the male horses in the game? They're like nowhere. There you are, 1-year-old. Okay, can't use you. Group 2s, any group 3s, any listeds. There we go. What? They're all 1 year old. No, I need a, yes, thank you. 3 years old. Thank you. All right. Let's do that. Now, I don't know if you need like a certain thing to breed these horses, like a certain type of facility. I can't recall ever breeding in this game as long as I've had it. I genuinely don't think it's a thing. Nothing comes up about a certain time period when to breed. I don't actually think it's an option in here again, which is extremely something I never even thought about. But just because I've gotten so into breeding in the Gallop Racer series, let's see. Mixer lowers competition price, clubhouse, board other horses. Yeah, I don't think there's any breeding option in this game, personally. Yeah, I see nothing about breeding in here. I couldn't recall if there was. I didn't recall, so that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, there's nothing about breeding. All right, it's fine. Guys, that's gonna do it. Hopefully you enjoyed this random video. Want to get this game, description box below. Like I said, I know virtually everybody's better at this game than me. If you haven't gotten it and you want to, description box below. Like I said, Late Maury, I have no idea where those patch files went. Like I said, they're not on my computer anymore. So this is a pre-quote-unquote patch version. If Late Maury still has those files and he sends them to me if he wants to, of course I'll record another video with the fixes. Because I didn't actually record a video with his modified files, basically, of this game to make it more playable. So that's still something I'll do if he wants to send the files. Completely up to him, no pressure. So appreciate you guys' love and support on the channel as always. Until next time, Horse Racing Gamer signing out. I'll leave a great and fantastic day. See ya and goodbye.